Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon everyone. Myself Ajwa aulia and my team members would like to present a project entitled Muara Kuin Floating Market.
When visiting Banjarmasin, don't forget to stop by the iconic Muara Kuin floating market. In this place, you can see firsthand the unique interactions as well as the excitement of buying and selling transactions between traders and local residents on the surface of the water. Floating market is a traditional market that is above the water. Traders and buyers use boats. This market starts at 06:00 until 8:30. They sell various kinds of food, vegetables, fruit, fish, and other necessities. The uniqueness of the floating market fascinates many local and foreign tourists who see or shop at the floating market.
I will interview one of traders in the floating market.
Selama COVID kan masih tetap dagang di sini.
Tetap dagang di sini.
Kebanyakan pas COVID pembelinya dari luar apa dari masyarakat sini?
Dari masyarakat sini aja pembelinya, kalau luar kan ada.
Perbedaan dagangan Kuin selama COVID sama yang lalu-lalu tuh kayak apa?
Yang dulu yang nyaman kan, kalau ini kan harus berkurang lah juga.
Oh ini.
Nyaman cari duit, ini alih tengah alih. Pengunjung banyak, pengunjung. Ya gitu.
Paman boleh nukar itu paman lah? Nukar gorengan. Okay.
Floating market has existed since the 14th century, before the Banjar kingdom was established, but the existence of the Banjar kingdom made the floating market more crowded. The initial purpose of the existence of a floating market was to make it easier for traders because the Banjarmasin area has many rivers, where the floating market area is part of a river port called Banjarmasin. This river port covers the flow of the Burrito River from the Kuin River to the Kalian River estuary, South Banjarmasin. At that time, the management of this river port was handed over to Padat Masi and Padat Kuin. The existence of the floating market helped develop the wheels of the economy before the Islamic kingdom of Banjar was established. The floating market is one of the economic centers of the Banjar people who live on the outskirts or along the river. The goods traded also vary, ranging from agricultural products, river products, to snack cakes, which are also selling well, being bought by tourists as a light breakfast on their boat. Transactions between traders also often use a barter system or exchange of goods for goods, but in general, transactions are carried out with money. The existence of the floating market was originally formed because of the natural geography of the capital city of Banjarmasin, which has many rivers, so that the existing rivers are used by residents for economic facilities. Social interactions that occur between sellers and buyers are communication, physical contact, and also eye contact. This floating market is a means to meet the local community's economy and as a source of livelihood, also because there are not many access roads and transportation facilities. So they use ships as the easiest means of sea transportation at that time. But the economy of traders began to decline due to the easy land market. Accessible to the public, there is also COVID-19, which requires the community to go into lockdown. The floating market has to be temporarily closed, which causes a lack of income for the sellers there. As we saw in the interview section, Uncle also said that it is difficult to make money in a COVID pandemic like this. It is different from the past, which was confirmed to get a decent income as well as a lot of buyers from the surrounding community and tourists. And the number of visitors who come to feel the sensation on the water by bargaining as before, or they just want to travel and see the uniqueness that occurs in the floating market. Well, friends, maybe that's all I can explain about this floating market. Thank you for watching. I hope all of you who see this video are given continued health, and don't forget to obey the health protocols and apply 3 meters. Because we are still in the time of the COVID-19 pandemic. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.